I got tired of hearing money just going down the drain. This Moen Faucet was just dripping away. No need to call a plumber, I'll walk you through it. Just make sure you got a Moen single handle. Yeah, pop the little tag off to reveal an Allen key bolt. It is 7/64 standard. I'm assuming they're all the same, but either way, it's going to be an Allen key. Yeah, we'll speed this up so you don't have to watch my shaky hands go. Now we got the handle off. You're going to take a Phillips screwdriver, hold it, and turn off this bolt that is screwed into the cartridge. Now with this piece, it is hooked on the back, so you got to kind of flip it over. That little hook part right there. Then, next thing, just comes off, little vanity plate or beauty plate. Now this one, I try to pull it off, does not. You actually, there you go. You twist it off. This part, you'll need a little flat blade screwdriver. Pop off this little pin. Well, you can take this little plate off. And then you'll get to the pin. Slides it out pretty easy. Then you can remove the plastic bushing. Now you're all the way to the cartridge. Now I take a little trip to the old big box Home Depot. I got this Everbuilt one. It's $8 cheaper than the Moen. You know, I definitely went with the cheaper one. I'm assuming it's the same thing. But you need this little plastic top to remove the old cartridge. This little guy. Game changer. So you're going to set it on. You'll see there's two little prongs on the cartridge. Get all there nice and snug. Don't use a screwdriver. Don't use a screwdriver. Don't use channel lock. Use a little crescent wrench or a big one, but crescent wrench works perfect. Just kind of loosening it up. Trying to break them O-rings loose. Because let me tell you, this thing was in there. Who knows how old this thing is? 80s, 70s maybe? Who knows? But this thing was a bear. Eventually I had to stop filming and start sweating and cussing, and eventually I got it to pull out of there. I'll give you a speed run through me trying to struggle with it. I tell you what, I was sweating getting this thing out, but eventually I did get it out. So don't give up. See? And here's the empty canister. And this is why you turn the water off, because you would make a mess. And here's the bad cartridge. Probably the O-rings went bad. Could probably replace them, but for $14, I'm replacing the whole thing. The numbers, this is 1225 Moen. I assume that's pretty universal for all the Moen ones, the single handles. This is some plumber's grease. Make sure the next guy that takes this out doesn't have to fight it like I did. Here we go. We're just lubing her up. Nice and neat. Shove her in. Hopefully it's the right way, so you got the hot water on the right side and the cold water on the other. Now just reverse engineer it. Put your little plastic dilly whopper on there. Gonna stick the pin in there. I fought with this thing for a while too. For some reason it did not want to go in. Jambalaya. But we're gonna fast forward. You just gotta slide that thing in there. It's not as hard as I made it look. But I'll give you a little breakdown. There's me struggling. Oh, this is probably 10 minutes into this stupid little clip, driving me nuts. I hope it goes smooth for you, but I really had a moment. But let's go. Here we go. Next piece. Now, you could stack them and remember how you did them, or you could just kind of wing it like I did. The dumb way. That little piece goes there, and then we go to, which one are we going to? Nope, that's not it. We're going to do the screw-in thing. Come on, grab the screw-in thing. Nope, come on. Oh, okay, washer. That's acceptable. No, we already tried that piece. You could see the brain was working full blast here. Nope, that is not the correct piece, sir. I wish I could do a little light bulb above my head, but we're not filming my head. What do we do? Do we just melt down here? Oh, there we go. Now we're talking. Now we're cooking with peanut oil. Now you're just going to snug this down. And we'll move on to the other piece that I was trying to put on 3 times. You know, we all can't be perfectionists. Why would I make a video just perfect and boring? That piece. Now remember, we got to hook this little tab on. Oh, look at me. Make sure your cartridge is also going to fit into the plastic little dilly whopper. Boom. There you go. Now we got to put the handle on. Charlie, put the handle on. Nope. See, I even screwed up the commentary. Got to put a little Phillips screw. Now you don't have to crank this down. Nice and snug. This is what pulls up and down the cartridge with the handle. Pretty fancy mechanisms here. Now the handle goes on. And you're on your way to being a plumber, I guess. I would just think a handyman. This is pretty simple. But I'm sure people call it plumber. But if you got, I mean, there's barely any tools. Allen key and a flat blade screwdriver, crescent wrench, and my video, which if you're this far, I feel like you should hit the like or subscribe for all your DIY needs or handyman or whatever I'm doing on this channel. Just follow along. Great watch. I think it's entertaining, but I'm also producing it, so I don't know. Yeah, once you snug this down, you should be good to go. But you'll have to turn the water back on because you turned it off. And if you didn't, you got a nice surprise at Old Faithful right into the face. Now that it's all snug, turn the water back on. Yummy. Look at that stuff. Might have to take the aerator off and clean that bad boy out anytime you turn off the valves. But she's working. And there you have it. No more drip. Job done. Thanks for watching.